Aries, welcome or welcome back. My name is Lightworker Whit, and I'm so excited to deliver your mid-month reading for May. Okay, so what we're about to get into is how things are going, where to focus your energy, where to stop focusing your energy, additional messages from Spirit, okay? And also remember, we do have a full moon in Sagittarius on May 23rd, okay? So I'm going to let Spirit tell us what is going to be highlighted for you, Aries, on that full moon. It's going to be in a fellow fire sign, so it should be positive. So let's see what Spirit wants to tell us about that full moon for you, Aries. I like to get jumpers if this is your first time here. I like to see what jumps out for us. But I'm trying to be a little gentle about it today. What do you have for... Oh, okay. There we go. Now, we're going to place that over here because I'm going to read that message at the end. I like to end my sessions with oracle cards because it really rounds out your reading and it gives you something to look forward to. All right, so I will read that message for you at the end of this video here, so stay tuned for that. Now, please remember this is a collective reading, so receive what resonates, release what doesn't, okay? And if you would like a personal reading with me to expand on your situation, all of my links are below for you to schedule that with me at any time. Okay, let's get into it. Now, I'm going to start my timer here so I don't go off because y'all know I like to ramble. Okay. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot today. I've been using my Street Priestess Tarot for the past couple readings, but I wanted to use... You guys have seen this deck before, but I just wanted to use it. I've just cleansed all my decks this morning, so I'm really excited. They're fresh. What do we have for Aries, Spirit? What's for Aries here? Mid-month reading for Aries, please. Oh, sorry, I should have put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Aries. Okay, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb. I have a Mac and an Apple, so you know you can do it from your laptop. Okay, here we go. How things are going. I'm looking at the spread. What's going well? What's not going well? Where to focus your energy? Where to stop focusing your energy? What you need to know from Spirit. Okay, wow. This is I wasn't expecting this, Aries. Let me just look at everything here. I vaguely remember, what did I say for the month? Things are moving fast, but keeping the pace. Focus on intuition and what feels good to you right now. Okay, but apparently that was my synopsis for the month of May in general. It feels like you're losing faith for a situation, Aries. And you need to stop putting your energy on what didn't work. We'll get into this. All right, here we go. Let's go in. All right. How things are going, we have the Six of Pentacles here. Now, this is about you receiving. A lot of times it's about giving and receiving. But for me here, it is about you receiving something or someone. A lot of times it relates to finances. So I feel like you're receiving financial assistance or help or support in some way that you need. Let's clarify that. I'm just looking at these other cards here. Yeah. I want you to just take it easy these next 2 weeks, Aries. Okay. Justice is flipping out. So either somebody did you wrong or you might need some support in some way where some injustice was done, you feeling things were unfair, but somebody is coming to help you or if they're not already, okay? Where to focus your energy. Excuse me. How things are going. Or Whitney. What's going well? We have the Five of Cups, okay? Now, this card is actually reversed for you, but here it is upright. When the Five of Cups reversed, it's typically coming out of depression, coming out of anxiety. You're starting to kind of finally see the light. So I love to see that here. I didn't really think that you were in that space, but maybe something happened this month that really has you kind of down and out. Okay, so maybe the first 2 weeks of May were more difficult than you expected. It seems as though now, these next 2 weeks, you're going to be coming out of that energy. What's not going well is, even though you're starting to kind of come out of this depressed energy, this sad energy, you're still not feeling very hopeful. It almost feels as if you're moving from the Five of Cups into the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is about apathy. You're kind of just like, it's more like you're like, I guess life is fine. You know what I mean? It's not like a optimistic, it's not like a depression, but you're just somewhere in between. You're just like, you just kind of feel like you're here. Right? But with this star reverse, the star represents rejuvenation, faith, hope, wishing on a star, literally. When it is reversed, we are losing faith. Okay, let's see what this is about. Why are you losing faith? What's going on? Why are you losing faith? Can't get my jumpers today. Okay, quite a few just popped out. All right, so we've got Three of Swords reversed. Okay, we've got the World reversed. Okay, we've got the Three of Pentacles reversed and the Tower reversed. So for some of you, it's that you're feeling like a situation is not completely closed, a situation either... This is definitely dealing with other people, this Three of Pentacles. It could just be one person, but it would be about how you get along with them, how you work with them. The Three of Swords is like you're really having a hard time moving on about how this hurt you. And you're internalizing a lot of this. Part of you is kind of hoping it'll all work out, but you're mostly focused. It's hard for you to heal because you're so, I feel, angry. That's how it's coming up for me. Honey, do what you need. First of all, book a vent session with me if you need it. But also really consider therapy. You know, if you're really having a hard time moving on from a situation or processing it even. I don't really know that it's hard for you to move on. I feel like it's hard for you to process what happened is what I'm getting. Where to focus your energy? The future, okay? Two of Wands, planning, organizing, getting back in alignment with your goals and your dreams, okay? And even if this isn't, going back to this energy here, even if this isn't related to a person, right? It's just highlighting that something that you were wishing for, hoping for, is not coming together like you thought it would. And it, in fact, feels like everything is falling apart. And that's probably why you're in this, or you got yourself into this depressed energy, right? Focus on the future. Focus on what you can do. Which brings me to where to stop focusing your energy. We have the Chariot reversed. Okay? This is the card upright. The Chariot does represent Cancer, in case any of you are dealing with a Cancer. The Star does represent Aquarius, in case any of you are dealing with an Aquarius. And Justice does represent Libra, in case any of you are dealing with a Libra. Going back to the Chariot. Now, the Chariot is about forward momentum, things moving forward, progression, determination, willpower. When it is reversed, as it is for you, there's an energy here of you need to get back on the horse. You need to get back on the road. The Chariot reverse is like when you're at a stop. You're waiting to see which way you need to go. Right? I always think of it like this is, for me, the Google Maps card. Okay? We put in our GPS where we're going and we're on a mission to get there, right? But what do you have to do? You have to stop, get gas, use the bathroom, get some lemonade. The issue with you is you made that pit stop and you're having a hard time getting back on the horse. it's almost like you're at that gas station waiting to meet somebody that you said you would meet up with, but they never came. And you at the gas station like a dummy, still waiting on them. It's been like 4 days. They're not coming. It just feels like you're waiting on somebody or something to come through, but you just need to change direction, change course. Okay? That's how it's feeling for me. I like scratched off my makeup. Yeah, stop waiting. I don't know what you're waiting for exactly, Aries, but stop waiting. Again, focus on the future. That, you know what? Thinking about that now makes sense with your oracle message. Okay, 8 of Cups. You're holding out. You're not completely walking away from a situation. This is you, your energy, the Emperor. You're not sure how to take action. You're not sure how to lead, which is rare for you. Divine timing is at work here. Get back on the horse, okay? Your dreams are not completely out of reach. You just have to keep moving forward, babe. Okay. Where do you need to know from Spirit? You need some rest, okay? And in this, I'm going to stay with this analogy for the pit stop. Let's say you have been waiting on this person for 4 days at this pit stop, right? And now you're too tired to drive. Stop at an overnight hotel, get you some rest, and get back on the road, okay? And sorry for all the driving. I travel a lot for work, as you guys know. I get hired for parties a lot, so that really resonates with me, but that's just where I'm coming from. Okay, let me see where we're at on time. Okay, not so bad. I hope this is helpful, Aries. I truly do. I also want to get a card for timing. Let's see when things are going to improve for you. I mean, ideally over the next 2 weeks, but when can you see some improvements in whatever this situation is? I love that even with this situation that you kind of upset about. Okay, look, the Emperor's coming up again. You have the power to create your own destiny. Do not wait on external factors to get what you want. Okay? And now y'all have to know these are cards that I made. Well, it's a tarot deck that I don't like, so I turned it into a timing deck. It was supposed to be a law of attraction deck, and I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. But I actually really do not like the imagery for the cards, so I just turned it into a timing deck. So I wrote a lot of messages on here. This is take action, which is the Emperor. Yeah. You have to remember your power. You have the power to create your own destiny. Do not wait on external factors to get what you want. I think that's really interesting that I wrote that. Because that's not really what the Emperor is about. It is about taking action. It is about taking up space. It is about being determined, being a leader, being a decision maker, being a person of authority. But I guess maybe I was trying to put it in the realm of timing, right? So let's see what else comes out for you as far as when your situation will improve. Oh, it's Taurus. Okay, May 1st through 10th. We're here now. Okay. 6 of Pentacles again, giving and receiving, energy exchange, generosity. Don't be afraid to take help from people. What's your name? Aries. I sound like one of them old aunties. What's your name? Got too many little nieces and nephews at this point. You're trying to figure out which one. All right, now we've got October coming through in January. Okay, hold on. First of all, we have the 3 of Swords out here again and the 4 of Pentacles, this is the 3 of Swords, okay? That heartbreak card. 4 of Pentacles is not out here, but it's about security, stability, being conservative. The dates we have that might be significant for you are October 1st through 10th and January 11th through 20th. Something probably already happened for you to receive the help, and you need to take this help, especially if it's already been offered to you and you rejected it. It's not too late to get back, come back and be like, hey, actually, I do need that help. Okay. By October, I think you will no longer feel the pain of this sadness. I don't know how deeply this wounded you. But I feel that by October you will be over it, and by January you will be in a place of security, stability, and whether this relates to your work life, your relationships, you'll be feeling more secure by January. I know that feels like a long time away, and I'm sure you're going to have more moments of feeling good before then, but in an overall sense, you will not be feeling the discomfort by January. Does that make sense? I hope that was helpful for you, Aries. Let's see what we have. Your message was focus for our full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. I love this for you. I think this is great. I'm going to stop my timer here so it doesn't interrupt us. The message is, if I can get to it, you must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. Okay? If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. Okay? The affirmation is, I have a laser-like focus that serves me well. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. Did I just say that? We are more likely to plan and succeed in our achievements should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion, and it is often diversions we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires therefore never come to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. You. We need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good for us. Didn't I say that? I literally said that for the month of May. Focus on what feels good to you right now, because the theme of May I had for you was pleasure. But anyway, let me finish this. We need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon. And soon it will be ours. Companion stone is carnelian. Do I have that here? I do have a carnelian up here. I have it. This is carnelian for anybody who is interested in crystals. And carnelian is pretty common. You should be able to find that at any local metaphysical store. I would be surprised if you didn't. Aries, I just want to share a message here. And this is why I think it's really important for people to know their birth charts. And if you don't know your birth chart, visit astro-seek.com or AstroDienst, and that's AstroDienst.com. I used to recommend AstroDienst. I actually do like that they send you a newsletter. I thought that was really interesting for like what to expect for the month ahead. Astrologically, I thought that was cool. But I started referring people to AstroSeek because it actually does break down your placements. And the reason why I'm saying this is because for you as an Aries, and especially trying to focus, I think it's important for you to know how to work with yourself. If you know your rising sign and your moon sign, you can work with yourself to accomplish your goals. So I'm going to use myself as an example. But let me just use a hypothetical example. If you know you're an Aries sun and a Virgo rising, or even a Virgo moon, it might be really important for you to feel like you have your things planned out before you move forward. And that might be something that hinders you from focusing or procrastinating. Know that about yourself, and know you like to have a plan in place before you move forward and before you get things done. Lean into that. Don't just, whereas Aries, they like to be spontaneous and they like to just do things on the whim, okay? Lean into all of the elements that make up your personality. try not to let that Virgo perfectionism hinder you, right? If you are a Gemini rising, right? Aries sun, Gemini rising, Virgo moon. That's a lot of Mercury, but communication might be very important to you. And maybe as a Gemini rising, you might not like to be on camera if your work involves social media. You don't have to be on camera, okay? Have your plan, know what you want to say, because Geminis are really communicative and really powerful with their words, and deliver it in that Aries spontaneous, energetic way, whatever it is that you need to get done. I'm using the lens of social media because so many people produce content these days, and I personally feel like whatever you're doing, it's impossible for you to not use social media. But using myself as an example, I am a Leo sun, Cancer moon, Aquarius rising. So I actually wanted to record this video Friday. It's Sunday. Friday. I don't remember what happened Friday that I didn't get to do this. I had a client. I didn't get to do, you know what it was? I had to do my lashes and my makeup, and that never happened. And then it got too late, and it was just timing. And I didn't stay on track the way I wanted to. And I think it was because I stayed up all night Thursday, like literally into the wee hours of the morning. So I kind of messed up myself on time. So I said, okay, whatever. I'll roll it into the next day. Saturday, I had gotten some bookings unexpectedly, so my schedule was now off. And I still did my makeup and I did my lashes, but I didn't. But my day kind of just unfolded in a really crazy way on Saturday. So by the time I got home, I was just so energetically spent. And I was like, you know what? I know I'm not feeling Cancer moon. I don't feel at my best to deliver the content I need to deliver to my viewers. I cannot record this today. And so not being so hard with myself, because I know it's important for me to feel in a good place and to feel rested, versus just pushing ahead, powering through, getting it done. I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. No. I know it's important for me as a Cancer to feel in a really calm space, calm headspace, right? So I know as an Aquarius, I allow myself to go with the flow, right? As a Leo sun, I'm determined. I'm still going to do it. I mean, I do it on time, but it's going to get done. You know what I mean? So work with yourself is what I'm saying with that focus. I hope that was really helpful, Aries. I really do. I love you so much. Have a great rest of May. And of course, book me if you want a private session. Bye.